if you own a bicycle or a motorcycle or anything with tires really, then this right here is something that you need to invest in. This is a mini portable bike tire inflator. This one right here has been sent to me for this review, and I have already used it, and I can tell you that this is something I wish I would have had a long time ago. With the tire inflator, you do get a couple different adapters, making this tire inflator compatible with both the Presta valves and the Schrader valves. And in the user manual, it does give you step-by-step instructions on how to put it together, because it's going to be different for the Presta valves versus the Schrader valves. If you don't want to connect everything directly onto the tire inflator itself, they do provide you with this hose, which is what I'm going to be using today. Using it just like this is just going to be for the Schrader valves. However, with this adapter, you can place it on top of here, so you can use this for the Presta valves as well. Then the last thing that they provide you with, which is convenient, is a needle, so you can air up soccer balls, basketballs, footballs, anything like that. So like I said, I am going to be using this hose adapter, and I'm just going to screw it directly on to the tire inflator. And since this is Schrader valves, I don't have to worry about doing any of the adapters. All right, so we're in the shade now, so you can see a little bit of what we're doing here. So with it on, you do have different options that you can choose from. Over here, you see a bicycle icon. If you press this minus button, it goes to a motorcycle and then a basketball, and they do already have preset PSIs, but if you want to switch it, you can select it by doing the plus button. Then you are able to pick what PSI that you want, and you can go all the way up to 150 PSI with this little device. So we have a four-wheeler here. Obviously the tire is a little bit low. This takes 10 PSI, and since this goes all the way up to 150, I would assume that this is going to have no issue getting this aired up. So once you have all of your settings where they need to be, just simply press the power button again, and it's good to go. Alright, so we have hit 10 PSI, and it did automatically shut itself off, and as you can see, it did get the tire aired up really well. It did take a little bit of time. It took probably around 3 to 4 minutes, which is alright because this is a pretty big tire for this little tire inflator. So with that, we are going to see how fast it can air up a bike tire. Alright, so we have a completely flat bike tire, and we're going to air it up to 30 PSI, see how fast it gets there. Alright, and just that short amount of time, we're already at 15. Alright, so we are completely aired up, tire is solid, and it took about a minute and a half. So super fast, super convenient if you are going on a long bike ride and you do happen to have a flat tire. You can just have this in your backpack, it's not going to weigh you down, and you're going to be able to get your tires aired up. When the tire inflator does die, they do provide you with the USB-C charging cable, and it's going to take about 35 minutes to get a full charge. Like I said, whether you have a motorcycle, a four-wheeler, bikes, whatever the case may be, this right here is something that you need.